So welcome to the ninth day of real estate. On the ninth day of real estate, my mentor coached to me to know your why and have a purpose. So I told you that the way that these sessions were put together in my mind, anyway, hopefully were done it purposefully, so that we started with like the most important thing, which was getting your CRM together, right? Your contact management system, and then all the things that you need to do, right, in order to be successful. How to convert um, or how to generate leads, how to convert leads, all these different activities that we need to do. So my goal that drives me every day is to impact and improve people's lives personally and professionally every day. Real estate is the vehicle that makes this happen. We all need to be part of something bigger than ourselves. If your why is big enough, then the how takes care of itself. We all have to know our why. It is so, so very important. And so, sometimes the big joke around here is sometimes when you guys want something, I hope I get this listing, or I hope I get this, this comes together, whatever the case may be. I always say, don't do it for you, do it for me. And the reason why I say that is not because it's all about me. It's because people naturally, human beings are more willing to do something for somebody else, right? That's our nature. So that's why I say that, because if you think you're doing it for me, you do it a little bit more than for yourself, right? You're easier to let yourself down than you are to let another person down. So that's what the accountability portion is so huge about, right? Because we'll let ourselves down every single day of the year, but we try hard not to let other people down. We're always going above and beyond for other people. So that's why, um, it's really important that we have why we're doing it for us. What's our big why? And that can be anything in the world. I mean, really, whatever it is that's important to you. There's no right or wrong answer, as long as it's truly why you wake up every day, why you deal with crazy clients every day, why you're always trying to problem solve. The things we go through. I mean, we get our butts kicked on a weekly basis. Let's face it, right? We get our butts kicked. We're lying on the ground bleeding, and then you put up your hand, I pick you up, and we're just like, let's get going again, right? And then all good things happen again, and then all of a sudden we get beaten down. It's just our business. So people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it, right? So if you're in front of somebody, have you ever been in front of a salesperson of any type of any sort, where your hair went up on the back of your head and you're like, this is not good, and you're like, thinking I have to take a step back. These people don't have my best interest in mind. They only care about themselves, right? And then you've been in front of people who you're like, oh my God, I love these people. They care so much about me and my family, and they really want to help me, right? So we've all been in a situation with both of those sides. We know, people know why you're doing things, right? They know, they can feel it, they get a sense. It's the way that you present yourself. So what I'm trying to say is, if you go to a listing appointment and you're down to your last dollar, right? You're going to present differently than if you're going on a listing appointment. It was such a great feeling to help the last people I helped get to where they want to go, even though it was, a challenge. I can't wait to do that again. So it's, again, where we come from when we're there in front of them, and they can feel that. People know and can feel if you truly care about them or not. So your why is a statement of purpose that describes why you do the work you do and why you live the lifestyle you do. Okay? So think about that. We all look at other people's lifestyles, and maybe it's for us and maybe it's not. Not everybody wants to be driving around in a Mercedes and going out to eat at high-end restaurants. That's not everybody's dream. What is your dream, right? So I use that example just because, right, most people think that the American dream is to be like, um, having money falling out of your pockets. But with that comes a lot of stress, right? With that comes a lot of aggravation. With that comes a lot of time away from your family and friends, right? It doesn't just come easy. So what is it that describes how you work, and or the work that you do, and the lifestyle that you want to have? And maybe that's your lifestyle now and you just want to maintain it. Whatever that is, again, it's your decision. It's what you want. What is your conviction? What is your calling? What is your mission statement? And what is a vision of your life and work? So I think those are all really great questions that help us determine what our why is, right? So we can't just say, what's our why? Well, I want to make sure my child goes to college without any college payments. That's a why, but it has to be deeper than that, right? Because once that's over, then what happens, right? Once they graduate in 4 years, then what's your why? It can change, but it shouldn't be ever changing that drastically. So all these questions are questions that help you identify what your why is and what you do, why you do what you do every single day. Okay. So I always, whenever I'm sitting with a new agent, whether they're, from another brokerage or they're brand new, I always tell them, and you probably guys all heard this story, my path to where I am today, which was I started off in the Randolph Weichert office as a sales agent in 2006. 2014, decided to go for my broker's license. And at that time, Remax was looking for Remax Morristown was looking for a manager, and they happened to find out that I was going for my broker's license. So asked me to come and interview, and, they were willing to give me an opportunity before I had even started the class, right? So they wanted to train me during the time I was in class and then have me start, to run that office as soon as I passed my broker's license. And the opportunity there was not only that they were allowing me to do it before without any experience, but it was also that I was going to be able to sell and manage at the same time. So if I did not like managing, I could I was keeping my business that I had worked so hard on for the last 8 years, right? And I didn't want to give up 8 years of my business. We all know how hard it is to get to a certain point. And so I did that, and, I got to a point, 2 years in, where I said, I'm too passionate of a person to give 50% to my clients and 50% to my agents. And so that's when I said, I have to make a decision. Either I'm going back to real estate 100% or I'm going to manage 100%. I can't do both anymore. It's not fair. And, I really had a great year. I think that year I did $12 million in real estate, which was huge while managing a 60 agent office, right? A really high-end producer. So, at that point, Weichert started getting in touch with me because I never closed any doors with Weichert, and I never left for any bad reasons. So when this office came, I knew that's what my calling was. To me, that's what I wanted to do. I was willing to give up my business to come here and work with the agents in this office. And this was really the only office I would have left for. They had given me other opportunities earlier on, and I was like, nope, 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 nope. And when corporate headquarters came up, I'm like, yes, 100%. This was the answer. So, it's not an easy thing to do every day. I lose a lot of sleep. A lot of times I'm beaten down, but that's just part of what we do, right, in this business. And so, I'm fortunate to have found what I love to do and my passion and my calling. I feel that I'm so what I'm trying to tell you guys is, what is yours? Is there something, do you feel that you're doing that now? And if you do, isn't that empowering? Isn't that a great feeling? If this is what you want to do and you do it so well. So why are you here? So why do you log on for the last 9 days of the 12 days of real estate? Why do you, commit your time? Why are you doing this for? So what is your answer to that? So why are you here is the first question I'm asking all of you right now. And the reason why it's so important to answer these questions and write them down is because it's more profound in your mind versus, just thinking about, well, I'm here because I have nothing else to do at 9:30 in the morning. No, whatever your answer is, hopefully it's better than that. But because you really want to have the best year ever in 2021, I'm sure that's most people's answers, or something in that line. Do you aspire to create something beyond what you currently have? And why do you want something more? Are you willing to create something beyond what you currently have? So I changed that question a little bit, right? So do you aspire to create something? That's the first question. And why? And are you willing? Because that's really that's the word there that makes it much different question. To aspire to and dream to do something is one thing. To be willing to put in the hard work and the time is a whole nother thing, right? So you have to commit. The goal of this program is to help you create better habits so you can create a better business. Reach your financial and personal goals, create a work-life balance, and obtain success. That's what this has all been about the last 9 days. Since better is scalable, it's up to you how big you are looking to grow, how you will leverage your time and your business, which should directly reflect the size of your passions or your reasons. So it's really, really huge, right? To think about how big you want to grow. And that has to be in numbers. And I always say, so if someone said to me the other day, I want to do $1 million a month. I said, okay. And as soon as they're talking to me on the phone, I put them on speaker and I'm like, okay, do you know what is $1 million a month to you in your pocket? Because $1 million in dollar volume is a great goal, but you need to break it down. You need to break it down. So $1 million is 25,000 in gross commission a month. Okay, 25,000 gross commission a month is $300,000 a year. Okay, now we want to go a little bit further and take 25% off of that for your taxes, right? And then take another 10 or whatever percent off for your marketing so that you're realistic. So we broke it down within 2 minutes of that person telling me what they wanted to do of that $1 million, right? Because you need to break it down to that. Okay, so now that we know that, how many transactions does that mean for you a month? And for this person, it's 3 transactions. So again, you have to break these things down, and that's what scalable means. It can't just be, I want to lose 25 pounds by, April. What's 25 pounds? Let's break it down. How much is that a month? How much is that a week? That's how granular you have to get when you're doing your goals and when you're talking about where you want to go. So momentum, moving your business forward to achieve your ultimate goals. And this is what I'm trying to keep by doing this 12 days of real estate, is momentum in your business so that you don't stop, so that you don't get caught up in the holidays. I mean, obviously we all have to, this is our time to sort of debrief a little bit, right? And get a little bit away from all the hecticness of our business, but we can't stop totally. We have to keep some skin in the game during this time. You cannot expect something better by continuing to do the same things or by doing something different for a week or two, because you're all fired up. So getting better is the result of intentional focus over an extended period of time. Consistency. That's what we keep talking about. So that's why I don't want you to take every one of these 12 days and say, okay, I'm going to do this. Put it in order of the things that are most important to you and work on one thing at a time. And once that becomes a habit, then go to the next one. Nobody can do all of these things at one time, right? It's not sustainable and it's not realistic. So you must be very skilled in going out and getting business. You also must do things purposefully and have a plan. I think purposefully is my new word of the year, purposefully. I love that word. Be prospecting based and do not take your foot off the pedal. So do you have a success plan? Do you follow it daily, weekly? Are you proactive or reactive? Right? So are you saying, oh God, my deal just closed and now I have nothing in the pipeline? That's reactive, right? Proactive is saying, oh my gosh, I just put my deal into attorney review. How am I getting my next deal in my pipeline? Right? That's being proactive, working on it, having a plan, right? Because it's too late once that other one closes and you don't have anything in place. And again, you don't want to have that urgency, because the way you present yourself to clients when you have an urgency is different than when you have a plan and you're putting it in place and you're helping people and you're doing things little by little. So you need to be referral based, provide great customer service, building relationships, asking everyone if they know anyone looking to buy, sell, rent, or invest. Everyone should know what you do and that you can help them anywhere in New Jersey, because you can. If you don't want to drive to Bricktown, then we'll find you a great agent who will help, but you're still part of that transaction. You're still in the loop, right? Have and consistently use a follow-up system. So these are what you need to continue to be very skilled and continue going out and getting business, okay? Make sure you have a plan. So you have to hate losing more than you love winning. You have to hate losing more than you love winning. So your assignment. Take the time today to write down your why and the answer the questions asked in this session. Be honest with yourself and dig deep. Your why may make you emotional, but that's okay. That's what it should do. It should be that profound, your why. That to you, it means the world, right? And you don't have to share that with anybody but yourself. This is all personal stuff, but this is about taking the time to really dig deep into your soul, what you do every day, why you do it, what you see your life in, looking like in 3 years, 5 years, 10 years from now. What does your life look like? What is it that you want to obtain? And how are you going to get there? Proactively, how are you going to get there? What systems are you going to put in place? How are you going to get out of your comfort zone, right? That's a huge thing for all of us, getting out of our comfort zone for certain activities, but we have to do it. So please, 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 just for till the new year, make your one call a day. Make your one call a day. Let people that you know that you care about them around the holidays and that you can help them anywhere, right? Let them know that. It's so huge. When they go to someone else, it's not their fault. It's your fault. Remember that. It's not, you can't get mad at them as much as it hurts you because you didn't do your job, right? So make sure, and please, please, please take the time today to write down your why and answer the questions asked in this session. It's really, really important. So I'm going to share the slides with you just so you, you have all the questions again. Does anybody want to add anything? I see Stephanie's why.
Is my why, Missy.
Oh my God, is that live? It is live. I see
live.
The waves. Peter, that's awesome.
This is my why. I want to fish every day.
That's awesome.
Where were you?
I'm in Naples, Florida. I just got here
nice.
last
What's
night.
the weather? What's the
70,
weather?
80. I don't want to tell you. You're going to be
That's
mad.
all
Don't
right.
tell us.
It's okay. Enjoy. You deserve
There's
it.
no impending
Thank you.
snowstorm, Peter, on Wednesday night, is there?
I know. That's why I left.
Wait. Brenda's home putting the listings on, and you're over here in Naples. Nice.
Yeah, she's sleeping, actually.
Oh, my God. Congratulations.
Thank you. Ready to go fishing.
What part of Florida are you in?
Naples.
Naples.
Yeah.
I hear it's beautiful, Naples.
Yeah, beautiful area. Very nice.
Yeah. I heard great things about it.
Yeah.
It is
Awesome.
gorgeous.
Enjoy.
Go to the downtown. It's wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like nothing you saw in Florida, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Classy, very nice and neat, and a lot of shops, a lot of good places to eat.
No,
And the water's
Deb,
beautiful.
We're in
Well, not now.
quarantine, Deb. We're in COVID. He's
I know.
not
I'm not
going
eating.
gallivanting around.
Yeah, but it's cheap. Yeah, but it's cheap right now. Mask up, glove up, and go have some fun.
I'll be eating on the beach by myself.
There you
Look,
go.
there's
I
nobody
love
here.
that.
I'll be eating right here by myself. That's it.
Peter, my daughter says there's no COVID in Florida.
Mhm.
Yeah, right.
That's
Really?
what it seems like.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You
what
guys
it seems
are
like.
insane.
Mhm.
Yeah.
By the way people act.
Yeah.
All right, I am putting, don't leave until I get to see who's here so I can put your names down. So I can look at your beautiful faces for one more second. Ted, Rachel, and Jennifer. Okay, perfect. Anyone have anything they want to add? No? Okay. I felt it was a very serious session today.
I have to say, I do miss our Christmas party.
You
We
and
all
me
used
both.
to get together and have our Christmas party, and that was the last hurrah. And I don't know, it's kind of bummer this
We're
year.
gonna have a big bang up party when we can again. When the vaccine's out and everybody's safe and sound, we will have a big celebration, a big one.
I miss the noise in the office.
Yeah,
And
you.
Nancy's laugh kept us
Mhm.
all afloat.
I'm looking at Carol right now. She's out at the front desk today.
Well, can't wait to see you all at 11.
Wait, we all have to call Carol. She's at the front desk.
Yeah, yes. Make Carol, give
Yep.
Carol something to do. Everybody could go in 5-minute increments.
Do it all at once. The heck with 5-minute increments.
She said the phones aren't ringing at all. She hopes she has them on right. So someone has to test the phones for her. All right, guys. Well, thank you for coming again. Masterminds today at 11. Hope to see you guys there. Have a lot of great things to discuss. And Deb, before you leave real quick, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to put something up to Deb Monticello.
Hi, Carol. We figured the phones were dead and you're bored, so we wanted to make sure you weren't lonely. We wanted to make sure. What are you doing for Christmas? I said we missed our party.
See you guys later.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, Jerry.
She's not quarantining.
Bye-bye.
No, she's not quarantining. No.
No. But we just figured we would call you because you're sitting at the desk all lonely. Well, I'm at a Zoom meeting watching Missy and everybody. That's where I am. I'm home. I was there yesterday and the day before and the day before.
Yeah, we see a lot of Deb.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Everybody's well. You guys are all good
All
too?
right, Deb, I'm leaving you because I have a 10 o'clock.
Okay.